A reading from my book DinQ, D&D in the Coffin hold of the USS Enterprise, Chapter 16 in the section Whispers of Other Wandering Ports. Shortly after our homecoming, we set sail to Fort Lauderdale, Florida for Fleet Week. For 7 days, Enterprise and all the ships and subs, those who were able to take time off from being engaged overseas or patrolling our borders, parked all along the shore of Fort Lauderdale to allow the crew to be celebrated by the locals. In turn, all civilians had the chance to come aboard select ships and have guided tours to get to know our military a bit better. I remember 4 things about my time in Florida. Many of the crew had to dress in our brightest white uniforms and line outside the flight deck in a show of pageantry and decorum. We stood 1 foot apart at parade rest with our hands tucked behind our back until the tugboat that guided our ships glided us into position. My nose began peeling a week later. I only had 1 day out of the week to head out and do whatever I could in the city. I chose to go with Colbert, Corey, and Grimes, amongst others. Not surprisingly, we wound up at a bar. As an act of ultimate freedom and a theme of celebrating our American heritage, I ordered a chocolate Sprite at Johnny Rockets that day, and that was a mistake. It's disgusting. I learned that if a person ever approaches me, and he announces that he has HIV, and I give him a quarter if he asks for it, he'll be so thankful that he will find me later and ask for another $20.